Hey, hello everyone. How are you? Welcome to another pick a card reading. So, before I start the reading, I would like to thank you for all the personal reading orders and all the likes and comments. So, I want to especially thank you for all those people who give me a thumbs up. I want to see if I can get 70 thumbs up, minimum 70 thumbs up for this video. If I can get that or not, I'm just challenging myself and hoping that you will support me. Uh, Also, if you want to have a personal reading with me, all the information is given below. Uh, there is a Patreon link there, but I would not suggest you to go ahead and see that because the kind of offerings that I had for Patreon before, uh, I'm not following them anymore. So I don't know if you are a Patreon supporter, you would like to withdraw, please go ahead and do that. If you like to continue, please continue. It's your wish. And I'm thankful for you to continue with me on Patreon. And it will take a while for me to get a creative idea for Patreon. So I don't know when and how I will start working on that. So till then, it's up to you to support me on that if you want to. Uh, right now, I'm going to do a reading on will me and him slash her be together again. So if you are looking to be together again with your ex, uh, this is the reading for you. So I have four props like usual. Uh, a box of color pencils. Yeah, these are color pencils. Somebody asked me, this doesn't look like color pencils, but it is. A white pen, a box of color sketch pens, not a pack, it's not a box. Anyhow, yeah, a box of color crayons. Yeah. So let's start with color pencils. So, will you and him slash her be together again? Okay, the answer is yes, but there are some things that you should know about this relationship. This is a very passive relationship, and one of you really likes to stay by themselves. Like, don't like to socialize a lot, you don't like to party a lot, you don't like to go and spend time in uh, fun places or outside your home. You are kind of a loner. Either you or your partner, someone is kind of loner, and they are very honest about it, and they don't want to change that habit. Or either you don't want to change that habit, or the other person don't want to change that habit, and it's almost like there is a clash between both of you because you feel that uh, it's the reason why the relationship is getting delayed or it's getting passive, and probably that's the reason why you both thought that it's best to get separated. But uh, the ace of cups and this premonition card or the prophecy card here is telling me that it's in the prophecy that you have to be together. It's almost like predetermined, and you both still have a whole lot of emotions for each other, but you don't know how to align your interests and hobbies together. See, having love for each other is a different thing. Doing things together, aligning your hobbies and your schedules and your daily activities and your fun activities is totally different. Yeah, when these two come together, that you love this person and you also do a whole lot of things together, it is the best situation and ideal situation in today's day and situation in which we live in. but it's not necessary that you should have both. So one of you has to understand that you can still go ahead and do a whole lot of fun activities with your other friends, and you can still be in relationship with this person. You can have that independence, and you can have that enjoyment, and you can have that balance. That maybe some of the days your partner will be so needy that your partner may want you to be with him or her at their at home and spend time, and you would leave everything on that day to be with your partner, because that's how you develop that bonding and your association and your trust for each other. Because if you one of you is spending a whole lot of time with your bunch of friends, hanging around uh, in the rest of the city, and this person is sitting alone at home, no doubt this person loves you and you love this person, but this person will be so uh, isolated that may start feeling all kind of varied thoughts and distrust for you. So that's the reason why you probably got separated in the past. So what the cards are suggesting, that you need to cherish yourself, you need to allow the other person to cherish themselves, but uh, you need to proceed softly, building the trust and building a force of happiness between both of you. That the day when your person is needy and wants to be alone by themselves, you can go ahead and enjoy the rest of the world with your friends. And there would be days when your partner is again needy, or you are needy and you want to be alone with your partner. And those days, the other person will have to drop all the extracurricular plans that they have with their girlfriends and boyfriends, have to just leave everything on the drop of hat, because your person, your love wants you next to that themselves, and you cannot go ahead and say that, okay, I have planned a party with my friend and I have to be there. You cannot do that. You have to call your friend and cancel that and be with your partner, and that's how things will work out. And these two cards here, the King of Roses and the Akashic Field. The Akashic Field is actually re emphasizing the prophecy, that it's the prophecy that you both are meant to be together and you will be together. It's re emphasizing that. And the King of Roses is telling that you have to be that affectionate person, to be around this person at their convenience and not your convenience. Because anyhow this person is a loner, and this person uh, will like to spend a whole lot of time by themselves, and you can uh, create a whole lot of activities around that time for yourself to enjoy your life. You don't have to become a loner, but understand that your partner cannot be as extrovert as you, and you cannot be as introvert or as loner as the other person. So you need to have a very strong understanding of that. And the answer is definitely yes, you are both meant to be together. So that's a great reading. And basic problem between both of you is that you don't understand each other's need and how to practically get together in a very different circumstances. So you will figure it out, and you will have a great life together. That's what the prophecy is. So don't worry. So that's your reading if you chose pile one or the color pencils. So pile two, the white pen. Let's see what do we have. So you have one extra card which just fell out when I was shuffling the cards for you, which is two of swords. Both of you are confused. uh, the answer is right in front of you, whether you should be together or you should not be together. and you are confused. You don't want to just open your eyes and see the answer. And the answer is yes, you should be together, but it's not visible to you and your person. The reason why you're watching is that you have a doubt whether I should wait for this person or whether I should move ahead. It's something of that kind of which is holding you back because you feel a strong attraction, but then you don't see the circumstances or your attitude or the other person's attitude very cohesive with coming together. You don't see that you both will become one someday because that's how the situation is. That's how uh, people or the environment or the situations are right now. And the answer is yes, it will take time. It won't happen very soon. It will take time, at least 4 to 8 months from now. It will work out in your favor. That fourth month from now, so we are in February. So March, April, May, and June. Sometime in June, it will start working in a positive direction, and then from June, July, August, September, so around September and October, you will have a concrete answer for this. So embrace the future. Don't worry about present and how things will culminate and how things will happen. Don't worry about that. Embrace your future. It's showing that yes, you both will be together, and the Unity card, the Hierophant card, and the Emperor card. Somehow, I usually don't read the messages here, but for the Emperor card, I am motivated to read the message here: organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So, in this situation, because this is all about like, it's talking about a CEO here, someone who is taking a complete business and managing a complete business empire. It's almost referring to that. Either one of you would be of that kind of stature in your personal life that you are handling a very senior position or designation, or uh, you are handling a whole lot of responsibility in your life. And the answer is that keep distracted yourself till June. Keep working on your work. Don't worry about what's happening with this person, because it really doesn't matter what's happening with this person or what's happening between both of you. It really doesn't matter as of now. Things will work out at its own divine timing. So, what the cards are telling is that you need to empower your own self. So, this card here is talking about perseverance, vitality, and empowerment. And I don't go by the name, but I usually go by these keywords on this particular Angel Dream Oracle cards by Doran Virtue. So these are the factors that actually tell me where to focus upon when I pick this card. So you need to focus on your own vitality. Maybe if you are having some kind of physical body issue right now, work on that. Maybe if you have low confidence, work on that. Or maybe you have a financial issue, work on that. 4 months, these 4 months from now are meant for you to focus on your own self and position yourself in such a strong way that when the right time comes, this person has no other option but to follow you. Awaken your grandmother's recipe to create some kind of uh, how do I say, some kind of magic potion or some magic recipe to revitalize yourself. In every tradition, in every household, there are some herbal medicines which are handed over from the parents to the children, or the grandparents use those uh, medicines or use those products or some kind of knowledge or some kind of chants, some kind of rituals that have been handed over by your grandparents or your hered forefathers. Or if you don't have any kind of ritual, try to find out what is the predominant ritual in your community, what, how people used to sort some kind of problem through alternate therapy. Try to focus on those things right now, and you will have some kind of new vitality, and you will empower yourself, and you will move forward in life. So again, spring and autumn. Spring is around the corner, and then autumn will be around. I'm not sure. I'm very bad with seasons, and but I feel that yeah, autumn is around September. If I'm mistaken, I don't know. Yeah, I forgive me, but I feel that during spring you would be working on yourself, and during autumn you will be getting together. That's the whole message that I'm getting, but I don't know. And the spring and autumn would be different in northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, as I realize. So that's the reason why you should focus on the season, not on the months, particularly depending on where you live, in which part of the world you live. Yeah. And three of fire is almost that you are very passionately waiting for this person, or this person is very passionately wanting you, but it's not the time. So both of you are really separated right now with each other, and you will get back to each other, and you'll be together during the times that I've mentioned. So that's your reading. I hope it resonated with you. Please give your comments, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye. And I'll move on to the next pile, the pile of color sketch pens. So if you have chosen color sketch pens, this is your reading. Wow. Okay. Uh, Here I see a very different situation. I see that I don't know why you're asking this question, and why there's not a big problem between both of you. Maybe you are already together, but you don't trust each other, or you don't trust that you both are already together. You need to do some kind of reflection. That's what the cards are telling me here, that either of you have already proposed, maybe the other person has proposed you, or you have proposed the other person, and the other person has already said yes, but has not uh, specifically said yes, but has shown their intentions that yes, we should be together, but not specifically said yes, but they are already in their mind with you. That's what I see. There's no clarity. The ace of sword is telling me yes, there is lack of clarity between you, and the reason why that strong commitment is not coming between both of you is your or the other person's past. You need to get healing from your past. Something is blocking from your past. Maybe sacral chakra cleansing would be a good idea, or some kind of affirmations that you can design for yourself to clear your past, or directly go and deal with the situation of your past. If you can, if it's created by a person, if you can go and meet that person, go and ahead and meet that person from your past, and bless them that whatever happened in the past is in the past. I bless you for creating that situation in my past, so that I now have an experience, however bad that experience is. You need to bless that person for giving you that experience, and you are more willing to now handle things differently because you had that experience. You are more mature right now, because you had that experience. You are more capable of handling things in your life because of that experience. So go ahead and bless that person and move on with your life. And if it's your partner who has that kind of problem, try to encourage your partner to do that. I don't know how you can go and directly tell a person that they need to bless the other person who has created a problem. And it's difficult, but probably you need to tell them in a very figurative or indirect way that they need to bless the person who has created a problem in the past and move on. What I see for you in future is that uh, you both will have a great blessed material life. The two cards here, the Queen of Roses and the Sands of Time, is showing that right now in the present, you both are looking in the opposite direction because of the past issues. You both have uh, very much clear vision of being together. You both want to be together. You are already together, but then you don't have uh, said yes to your own self that we are together. But with time, it's going to change. It's going to happen like this, that you both will be together, seeing towards each other. It's just matter of time. Don't worry at all. And you need to balance your past. You need to balance the elements in your life. You need to balance the karmic elements like air, water, earth, ether, and space. Yeah, those are the five karmic elements. You need to balance them, and it requires a whole lot of courage. It won't happen just like that. It will take a whole lot of commitment from you. It will take a whole lot of understanding of your partner and your own understanding of the situation, and then it will work out slowly and steadily. But the answer to your initial question, will you get back together? You were never separated. That's the answer. You were never separated. You are still together and you will continue to be together, and you need to deal with your past. Or maybe both of you have a past, individual past. You need to deal with that, or either you have an individual past, and go to your subconscious and bless your past, because of that experience you are an individual with certain experience that you have, certain knowledge that you have, and this will help you now in your present life, and this is also going to help you in the coming lives that you will have, coming incarnations that you will have in future. So you have learned something. So just bless your past and move on. You cannot move on without blessing your past. And the, this is the most important underlying element in your relationship right now. So I really cannot emphasize that enough. And that's the only message that I'm coming across in your reading, that you both are meant to have a very prosperous uh, future. It's Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a very prosperous materialistic life. So you both are meant to have that prosperous materialistic life, but then you need to first live in the present and bless your past. Don't have any grudges with anyone. So that's the reason why you need to bless that person in the past or the situation in the past, and then move on to your future together. You are not able to see that you both are together because there is a film, a thin film in between, which is created an illusion between both of you, and you need to just pull that illusion out. This film is coming from your past, so if you sort your past, everything is fine. I think I've repeated that 5 times and I don't want to repeat it again. So I'm going to end it here and I'm going to move on to the other pile to the people who have chosen the color crayons. So the cards that we have here are okay. Somehow I always forget to show the cards that I pick up, and I have not shown it to all the other three piles. But just because I remember it now, I'll show it to you. You are the lucky guys. You are my favorite people. Six of Swords, Queen of Earth, Knight of Earth, Giving Birth, Cultivating Prosperity, Queen of Wands, Three of Forces, Five of Roses, and Travel. First of all, the travel card is coming twice. Six of Swords or Six of Air is a travel card if you know the traditional tarot, and then the Oracle card also shows a travel card. So somehow the travel element is quite strong in your situation. And honestly, in will you both come back together? It involves travel. Either you guys are separated and living in a long distance relationship, or you tried a long distance relationship and it didn't work out, and you decided that maybe we should go on our individual paths and we will come back together if we are meant to. It's something that kind of situation. And if you see the bird's nest and the garden, like it's very figurative that one of you is at home at waiting in your nest and the other person is searching for you in the garden. It's very figurative here. And the person in the garden has to travel to the nest. I don't know which one of you is. And if you make that travel, then definitely you're meant to be together. If you decode that, you need, there's no yes or no here that you are meant to be together or not. It's the question of effort. Are you both willing to put in that effort to be together? If you are willing to put that effort to cultivate prosperity and give birth to a future, then the answer is yes. And if you are not willing to cultivate that prosperity and give birth to a future, then the answer is no. And it's uh, probably you both need to have some kind of clarity why you want to be in this relationship and why you want to be together with that person. If you have that clarity of why, then you will definitely figure out how you can cultivate that prosperity and how you can give birth to this relationship, how you can get back together. If you don't have the answer for why you should be together with this person, then my best advice to you is just move on with your life. Don't get stuck with this energy, because sometimes it does happen that you are stuck with someone in an energy field and you don't have any understanding why you want to be with that person. If that is the reason, then just move on. Try some energy cleansing rituals. I can recommend a whole lot of rituals, but I don't want to do it on a public platform. I even in personal readings, I avoid telling the rituals because it can be very specific for me that it works very well, but it may not work for you. I so usually avoid, but if the cards show me a certain intensity that I should share something, I share in personal readings, but I don't do it on YouTube videos. But I'm very selective on that. So don't even expect that just because you had a personal reading with me, I may share some kind of ritual to help you to move on. But if you have that answer why you should be in this relationship with this person, you also will have answers how to cultivate that prosperity. That's what the cards are telling. And then there are a whole lot of people around you. We have Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wand, and the Knight of Pentacles. Something is telling me that between two of you, the two cards is uh, let me just channel the message properly. If you are in same-sex relationship, for some of you, I do feel that uh, two queens showing up together, it might be a same-sex relationship, but I don't know. It's a general reading. It's very difficult to say that, but it could be that. And then there is a third person who is kind of trying to help you to come together, or will help you to come together and give birth to this relationship. But if you are not in same-sex relationship, then definitely one of you is quite materialistic, quite uh, well-to-do financially, and the other one is very passionate about idea in his or her life. And these, especially this person with the idea, it could be you or someone who is very passionate about something, would be the key person to actually win the heart of the other person if you know the answer why you want to be in this relationship. And in that situation, the Knight of Earth would again be a person who would bring the help to get back in this relationship, to be together in this relationship. So it's the whole idea that here there are three different personality. One is a supporting person, and the other two, one is very passionate person about a certain idea, a certain cause, or a certain situation, and the other one is a very creative person and very financially stable person. And the third person is trying to bring you back together in a very honorable way without creating troubles for anyone and without putting the other person in a very troublesome situation. So there is some third person who wants to bring you back, and it involves a whole lot of traveling, maybe traveling figuratively, as I said, that you two are waiting for each other in two different uh, places, or you both are separated and you are living in two different countries, two different cities. I don't know. So you have to answer these questions to me. So feel free to comment and share your situation if you are comfortable. It gives me a whole lot of confidence to understand how the reading is working out, because in general readings I do see the cards and just keep saying what the cards are showing to me, but I really don't understand how it's actually manifesting in reality. So it helps me if you share your stories. If you are too shy to share your story on uh, the comment section, then just send me an email. That would also be a great idea. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye bye.